So 3 Mile Island, nuclear generating station. Some of them do identify who and what they are, some do not. So 3 Mile Island started in 1978. The next year, March 28th, 1979, I was only 15 years old. My brother and I were at track practice, which was only 12.33 miles as the bird flies from 3 Mile Island. We were outside. I was running hurdles, practicing. He was running the longer distances around the track, and we both ran relays. There's probably almost 100 kids on the track team, and we're all out there the day 3 Mile Island melted down. We went home to deliver the York Dispatch, and there was about 88 homes. So Mike and I split the delivery, and he'd go one way and I'd go to the other. This repeated again on Thursday and Friday. And then finally, Friday night, my mother insisted that we evacuated. Well, flash forward to now, 46 years later, I came home several times to Pennsylvania and held get-togethers in Middletown and York, the various counties surrounding 3 Mile Island, and met with many, many people who told me what they're suffering from, their various cancers and neurological diseases. And I first heard about this when I came home on my book tour, my second book, and I went out to lunch with three of my friends that were my brother's class, and they went around and around at the table going, "Oh, your boyfriend, he's gone. He died of leukemia. He didn't even hit 40. Your AP biology partner, brain cancer, prostate cancer, breast cancer, leukemia." And that was 2023. I was shocked. But again, I was living out in Colorado, living the good life, writing, teaching at a college, skiing every day. It was wonderful, but I just couldn't believe what was happening. So I started doing more research. Here we are, the Murphy family. We lived in East York, about 13 miles due south of 3 Mile Island in Pen Oaks South, up on a hill. My mom passed in 94, heart issues. My dad, heart issues 20 years later. My little brother there got knocked down in a 7-year span with 3 different cancers. And well, he had a brain tumor first, and then he had basal cell carcinoma. Then he had thyroid cancer the same year I was diagnosed with a brain tumor in 2012. And then just last year, well, 2023, I was diagnosed with thyroid cancer. Both Mike and I were very fortunate. Both of our tumors were benign. Still very scary to have brain surgery. But we're tough, we're Murphys, and we have always been athletes. My mother had an organic garden before that word was even coined in the 90s. So we have luck on our side, but we also have pretty good lifestyle and a pretty good diet. So I think that's what's helping us. And Mike's still here. He's still good. He's down in Florida. And my little sister, who's 6 years younger, she doesn't know. She's okay, but all of us are a little bit nervous. And the problem with the exposure to iodine radiation, they used to say, well, low dose is okay. Well, the reality is we're finding that no dose is okay, and it's cumulative in the body. And the biggest kicker is that it presents decades later. So thus, when I first got sick, that was 33 years after the meltdown in 1979. And then most recently, 44 years after the meltdown in 1979. Michael's, unfortunately, his was only 26 years after the meltdown. So that's how they get away with it.